Hello, thanks for tuning in. Today is a cloudy, windy afternoon here in Lisbon, and we're in a live stream from Lisbon Airport. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We are now expecting a landing into Lisbon Airport. Hi Kareem, Tazi, very nice to have you here. Where are you tuning in from? Hi Zahid. Oh, USA, amazing. Over here, we're just across the ocean from you, so we're in Portugal, the end of the European world. And here we can see the next landing. Touchdown. Yep, Portugal is such a beautiful country, I agree. Have you ever been? Now TAP Air Portugal, approaching the runway to take position for takeoff. Oh, that's cool. Whereabouts in Portugal have you been? Okay. You're very close to Portugal then, originally. Yes, Lisboa. Hi Zahid, thanks for joining in. Where are you tuning in from? Amazing. We are now waiting for the next landing because Lisbon has one functional runway at a time. So usually the airplanes alternate between takeoff and landing. The previous one has just been a takeoff, so now airplanes are waiting in position, expecting the landing to come in, and it's coming through. All the way from Islamabad. Very nice to have you here. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy today's live from Lisbon Airport. It's quite windy today. It's been windy for the past couple of days actually. And quite cloudy, which is not very common in Portugal at that time of the year. Hi Shrucha, thanks for joining in. Where are you tuning in from? Very happy to have you guys with me today. We are so far quite an international crowd. We have people from the US, we have people from Islamabad. I would love to hear where you are joining us from. Today it's a windy, cloudy afternoon, almost afternoon in Lisbon. It's 20 minutes to afternoon, to noon. And since the next flight has not taken position, our next piece of action is a landing. You can see Turkish Airlines approaching the runway, but will take its turn. You can hear it already coming through. Amazing. So the next is most probably the EasyJet. As it approaches the runway, it's taking position now, with both TAP Air Portugal and Turkish Airways in the background. I can see Turkish Airways is taking position for taking off. There's also another TAP Air Portugal, but both are waiting for the next landing to come through. And I see a British Airways in the horizon also taking its space in the queue for takeoff. You can already hear the next flight coming through. There. Wonderful. Happy to have you guys today on my show. Would love to know where you're tuning in from. We are currently in Lisbon Airport. Ooh, hello, Fraser, Tenerife. All the way from Tenerife, Spain, amazing. Tell me more about this place. I've heard so much about it. I still haven't visited, unfortunately. Now Turkish Airways taking position. Oh wow. Always blue sky is a dream. So even Lisbon, known for the sunshine, is not always blue sky. As you can see today, super cloudy. Yesterday was extremely rainy, like showering. And today is just very windy and cloudy. So do enjoy your 30 degrees. Over here it's a lot less than that. Hi Hassan Abdallah. Nice to have you here. Would love to know where you're tuning in from. And as we wait for the next action, it's most probably going to be a landing since all of the flights are still in waiting position before takeoff. A glimpse of the rest of the airport as we wait. There, I can hear it coming. Wait for it. There. Wonderful. And next in action is our British Airways. Taking position for takeoff. Can you see TAP Air Portugal in the back? You can hear the wind in the mic, but it's quite windy over here. TAP Air Portugal approaching the runway for takeoff, but no one is taking off at the moment as it's time for the next landing first. And while we wait, I would love to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm so happy you're here today. And also would love to hear where you are tuning in from. We have quite an international crowd today. Hey, mate, Puntir, where are you from? Watching from India, Dipanshu. Very nice to have you here. Big hi to India, all the way from Lisbon. I can hear it, it's coming. Wait for it. The next landing into Lisbon Airport. Hello, Ruben. Welcome to our live stream from Lisbon, Portugal. Would love to know where you are tuning in from. Our next piece of action is a TAP Air Portugal getting ready for a takeoff. We have 2 more TAP Air Portugals standing in line for takeoff. I don't see either of them approaching the takeoff position on the runway, so my assumption is our next action is a landing. So in Portugal, in Lisbon, Portugal Airport, the runway is actually it's the same one, and it's being used alternating between takeoff and landing. That's why they have to wait, and we wait for them. And while we're waiting, we'd love to hear from you guys. Where are you tuning in from? We have quite an international crowd today. We have from USA, originally from Tunisia, from Morocco. We have from Islamabad, from India, and from Tenerife. Where else? How international are we? I hear it, it's coming through. Wait for it. It's coming through. Hey Ruben Gallardo. Hi, back to you. Would love to hear from you. Where are you tuning in from? I see an American airway, big American bird over there, approaching the runway. However, our next piece of action is a TAP Air Portugal takeoff as it takes position on the runway. So happy to have you here, guys. Que hora, inshallah? Aqui são 7 minutos para meio-dia. So it's only 7 minutes to midday over here in Lisbon. It's quite cloudy and windy today. I would also love to give a quick reminder for everyone, if you like what you're watching, there's many more to come. I do these lives quite frequently, and if you don't want to miss out on announcements of next scheduled lives, and also on daily postings of takeoffs and landings from Lisbon Airport, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of those. Love having you here, and would really want to know where you're from. Where are you tuning in from? And the next piece of action is actually going to be a landing into Lisbon Airport, as all other flights in the queue on the runway are still waiting and not taking position yet for the takeoff. Whoa, we have a Japanese! That's a first! Amazing! Can you tell me your name? It's very hard for me to read Japanese, but would love to know your name. And I can hear the next landing. Wonderful. We're such an international crowd today. Japan, India, Islamabad, USA, Spain. Where else? Tell me more. Really wonderful Sunday afternoon over here. Bit windy. Hi, Ninja. Jonathan from Syracuse, New York, USA. Amazing! And you tune in on the right time. We have an American airline bird over there taking position for takeoff. Can you see it? It looks like they're dancing. It's so cool. Such a cool crowd today. We have such an international crowd. I'm so excited you guys are here. Wonderful. The next on the runway, we have USA, we have Portugal, but both of them are waiting. So that means our next piece of action is actually a landing. If you have any guesses, I personally wouldn't know. I'm waiting to find out just as you are. Can hear it. It's coming through. Wait for it. It's coming through. I wonder if you can hear it in the mic. It's coming through. There. Wonderful. All right, so the next one is actually TAP Air Portugal. Nice and slender. Getting ready in a moment, the engine will soar. There. Next two birds are waiting, so I hope you're still tuned in from the USA. Yours is coming in soon, but it's waiting for the next landing. And while it's waiting, so happy to have you here, everyone. Thank you for joining me today, this afternoon, from Lisbon Airport. And I'm super excited to have you and would love to know where you're tuning in from. We're such an international crowd. Hey Deepak Kumar, whereabouts are you from? International crowd today, all joining in for the love of what we are watching now. Big birds, heavy metal. Our kind of heavy metal, hey? Can you hear it, guys? I think it's coming through for the next landing. That's why, this is why they stay in position here, waiting. It's only one runway, so one in, one out. The next one is a landing, as those two birds are still waiting to take off. It's coming through, I can already hear it. Wait for it. I can hear it already. Next, coming up. I thought it was going to be the American Airlines, but apparently they're letting the smaller ones first. So we have Air Europa. So smoothly taking position on the runway. Thanks guys for liking this video. I'm so happy you're enjoying this. So happy you're joining me today on this beautiful afternoon from Lisbon. If you're enjoying what you're watching, would love it if you stay tuned so you are updated with the upcoming lives, which are frequent on this channel. And we have the big bird, the American Airlines. It's an Airbus. Huge. I wonder how the engine would look like. Would sound like, I mean. super cool bird, huge one. Now we have taking position. More flights, but waiting first for the next landing. Hey Calcutta Boys School, I'm assuming you're tuning in from India, from Calcutta, India, no? Otherwise, tell me, where are you tuning in from? We have such an international crowd. If you go through the chat, you'll find people from USA, from India, from Islamabad, from Spain, from Japan. All tuned in, sharing, watching what we love. And now the coming action is a landing. I can hear it already. Very nice. Next, taking position is air transit. Amazing, we have Gustav from Poland, we have Ulrich from Cape Town. Super cool to have you. And Shalom, where are you joining us from? Seems like we have more from, I don't know, is this Japan, is this Korea, is this China? Wonderful. It's a windy afternoon here in Lisbon. I'm so happy you guys are joining me as we are live streaming from Lisbon Airport. So good to have you. Such an international crowd. Canada! Hello, Claude! So good to have you. That's amazing. We have North America now, we have USA, we have Canada. In Africa, we have South Africa. In Asia, we have so many. We've had from Japan, we've had from Islamabad, several from India. And in Europe, we have from Poland and from Spain. I'm in Portugal. Next is a landing. I know, Gustav, right? It's frustrating. We've been having super cloudy and rainy couple of days. Actually, today's not rainy, thankfully, but it is quite cloudy and very windy. Not very usual for Lisbon at this time of the year. But we do have cloudy winters, to be honest. Starting January all the way to May, most of the days are cloudy. But not in September. This for me is a is a new. Next. The takeoff from TAP Air Portugal. Hi, Ida. Ida Norida, where are you tuning in from? Would love to know. You're such an international crowd today. From all over. Oh, that's amazing, Gustav. Do enjoy the sun for us, please. We're missing it over here. beautiful. As the next birds are waiting to take position, we are waiting for the next landing. And hi, Dinand. So happy to have you here. Where are you tuning in from? Toronto. So the second Canadian on today's live. Super happy to have you. Seems like North America's slowly waking up and joining on our Sunday morning. Over here it's already noon, 10 minutes past noon, so not morning anymore. But it must be super early in the northern parts of America now. While we wait for the landing to come through, I'd like to take this moment to thank you guys for joining. I'm so happy you're here today. The next flight is coming. I hear it. Wait for it, coming through. And the next stop, Air Portugal. Touchdown. Next is a takeoff. It's a Ryanair. Nice and smooth acceleration, and now we have waiting in line is an EasyJet, but since it's waiting and has not really moved to position yet for takeoff, means we're waiting for the next action to be a landing. And while we're waiting, if you guys are liking what you're seeing, would love it if you stay tuned. Maybe subscribe to the channel so you get notifications of upcoming lives. And also I post daily smaller videos of landings and takeoffs from Lisbon. Hey Marlene! So nice to have you here. Where are you seeing us from? There's such an international crowd today. So nice to have everyone. I hear it, it's coming. Wait for it. Next landing into Lisbon Airport. The next flight taking position is EasyJet. Wonderful. We have a massive TAP Air Portugal, and we have a KLM lining up with a smaller TAP Air Portugal. But our next action here in Lisbon is going to be a landing. Stay tuned, wait for it. Slowly approaching the runway is this big bird, Portuguese, TAP Air Portugal. But I hear already the next flight coming through. Wait for it, it's coming. There. Wonderful. Hello, Harshit Singhal. Super cool to have you here today. Thanks for joining. Where are you watching us from? Standing in the queue, sort of queue for takeoff, is a massive TAP Air Portugal and a smaller KLM, which to me looks like an Airbus, but I'm not super sure. And both are waiting as the next action would be a landing into Lisbon Airport. It's only one runway, so they alternate between takeoff and landing. Ooh, Harshit, you're from India. Amazing. We have several people from India today. And from all over the world, we've had from Japan, from Canada, from USA, from Poland, Spain, South Africa. Yeah, it's amazing. Super international crowd we're having here today. Amazing. Love that. Can you imagine we're all from like different continents all over the world and just joining in to share the same moment? What's not to love about that? A glimpse of the airport as we wait for the landing to come through. Thank you for liking this video. I'm so happy you're enjoying it. You saw a piece of blue sky before? Ah, there. Ooh, look at that. That was an early touchdown. It's a bit windy, hey? Yep, you can see a little bit of blue sky. I don't know where it is. Yeah, just a small piece of blue sky here, but it's quite windy. We have a bluebird taking position. Was a super loud engine. I hear those from my home and I live like a couple of kilometers away from here. They're super loud. Okay. Our next TAP Air Portugal is still waiting for its turn. There's another one coming in also from behind. It's like a dance between the two. Hi, Ismail Ahmed Shukri. Where are you tuned in from? And hi, Philip Lee, all the way from North Carolina, USA. I do have cousins in North Carolina, strange enough. And I've visited. It's such an amazing place. That was a bit of a dusty touchdown. It's a bit windy over here and I'm assuming it's not that easy with the landings. Well, I'm neither from Portugal nor am I a tourist. I have moved to Portugal a couple of years ago and I live and work there. Such a loud roar, super loud. Big engine, big bird. Hey Sukias, Chilingirian. I want to guess where you are from, just from the name. But if you'd also like to tell us. where you are tuning in from. As none here are moving already, our next action would be a landing. In Lisbon, only one runway is used alternately between landings and takeoffs. And I hear it, it's coming. Wait for it. One more dusty touchdown over here. Next comes EasyJet takeoff. Nice and smooth. And for my friends tuning in from the USA, we have a United lining up for takeoff. It's a massive one. The long haul ones are usually quite massive, but over here in Lisbon we get more of the short haul ones, because in Europe it's not almost never a long haul within Europe. As this one moves in to take position for a takeoff, we also stay for the next action, which is a landing. And as we wait, I would love to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm super excited to have you from all over the world, literally. We are from at least 4 different continents. How cool is that? If you haven't already, do let me know where you are tuning in from. Let's see how international we are today. And yes, the skies seem to be clearing out a little bit. It's been super cloudy and super windy today, but it seems to be clearing out a little bit. And I hear the next landing. I hear it already. Stay tuned for it. Gustav, what do you think? This comes from your land. The Polish lot. Yes, that's yours, exactly. I'm so excited that you're here to watch it. You're actually probably the first one who's from Poland that says that they're from Poland, because it's not the first time I see a lot in my lives. So you're the first to acknowledge it. Super happy that you're here. This big bird. Portuguese. Fly. Tap air. Amazing. I can see the next one for a takeoff is going to be the United. However, I think it's still waiting for the coming landing. And we wait with it. Stay tuned, guys. The next one is coming through. A glimpse of the airport until we have the next landing in action. I hear it, it's coming. Wait for it. Very smooth landing for the Emirati aircraft. So nice. I love seeing the Emiratis. They're usually like impressive just going through. The other day we had an Emirati friend watching us while his flight was flying in. It was also so exciting. Now I hope my friends from the US are still tuned in. Yours is taking off soon. Wonderful. Sorry, I was just figuring out where I'm stepping on. It seems like I was stepping on a hole of ants, on an ant house or something. It's just adjusting my position. And as we wait, also these flights are waiting for the next takeoff. Oh, I'm sorry, for the next landing actually. Because if they were going to take off, they would be moving by now, which they aren't. Let me show you quick. I was actually standing on this. I don't know why. They weren't there when I first came, but maybe because I was standing for a long time, they started collecting. But now, back to flights. Just wanted to share that with you guys. There is Avalanche, it has just landed. Maybe if you go back a little bit in the live, you will see it. It has just landed now. Are you tuning in from the Emirates? I hear it, it's coming. Wait for it. You'll see it from here. Touchdown. That was an easy jet with a Neo livery. Yeah, just on flight radar. Are you especially excited about Emirates airplanes? Like, is there something in particular that you like about them? Or you just were watching through the flight radar website? Ah, okay, got it. Yes, they only have the 777s. And we have twice a day of these landings, if I can remember correct, around now, which is just a bit after midday. And again later in the afternoon, around 7ish, 7:30 something, in the late afternoon. So yeah, I also get super excited when I see them. It's so cool. But do tell us, where are you from? We have such an international crowd today. Would be happy to know how international are we, to what extent, which countries are we tuning in from? Seems like the next action is another landing. Since none of those are actually taking position for the runway to take off. Yep, I hear it. It's coming. Smooth. No dust in the landing. Super smooth. Right, back at you, Avalanche skiing. Hey, RJ911. This is not an air radio, no. This is my channel, and I'm super happy to be sharing this with you today. Super happy you're tuning in. Where are you tuning in from? Australia! Oh my gosh, this is the farthest, and we have from America as well. So Avalanche is from America. Dennis oh, sorry, that's my bad. Shanahan is all the way from Australia. That's the farthest I've had tuning into my lives. So happy to have you guys. That's amazing. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Now in Australia, I'm sure your Sunday is already ending. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. In the US, your Sunday has just started. But over here in Europe, we are somewhere in between, so we're in the middle of it. It's just afternoon over here in Lisbon. And I hear the next flight coming through. Wait for it. It's a bit of a turbulent landing. Can you see? It's a bit wobbly. It's quite windy over here. It must be a challenge. This one was the Azores, so it's coming all the way from an island, the Azores. It's a series of islands that belong to Portugal. Tiny islands in the Pacific. I think it takes about 3 hours flight from Lisbon to reach them. So they're pretty far, but they are Portuguese, nevertheless. The Azores. Hello, Felipe Lopez. Yes, avalanche skiing, it's early Sunday on your side. Dennis, late Sunday, so you're wrapping up, getting ready for tomorrow. Do you study or do you work? Are you having the Sunday blues? Because tomorrow is a Monday. But we don't have to think about that now. We are enjoying. And while we're waiting for the next landing to take place, I have a new question for you guys. So you're enjoying this. Would love to know, what is it that you enjoy about watching airports and flights coming in, going out? Would love to hear your take on it. Everyone probably has their own reason and a reason why they like it. I would love to know about that. And Dennis, you're an ex-Royal Australian Navy, 43 years, now retired. That's amazing! Such an honor to have you today. Such an honor. I'm so happy that you're actually enjoying this. Hello, Alvaro. And hi, Phil. Thank you for joining us. We'd love to know where you are tuning in from. If you tell us where you are from. We're such an international crowd, all the way from Australia, Japan, India, Europe, different places in Europe, and the US and Canada. Oh, you're from the UK. Not so far. Not so far. Yes, Dublin, I hear you. I've heard a lot about it. I've never been. One day, my friend. Oh, Phil. Oh, wow. Flight simulator pilot. So what do you get to do? So tell us more about what a flight simulator pilot does. And RJ, you're saying you live close to a Japan airport. Did I understand that correct? So we share something in common, right? I also live close to the airport, but here in Lisbon. I'm only a couple of kilometers away, and I do hear the roaring sounds just like this one. Ireland. Hey Liam, we had someone just mention, well, that was Avalanche Skiing. He was mentioning that they would love to visit Dublin. And Avalanche, now you're sharing why you like to watch air flights. It's because you love seeing the huge planes coming in from long hauls. I hear you. The huge planes are impressive. To just imagine how big they are flying. It gives you an idea how planes. Oh, got it. So you don't really have to fly one, but you get an idea of how to fly one. So let me ask you this: if you were in a position to save an actual flying plane, would you be able to? Because you're good at simulation. Would you be able to? So let's have this hypothetical situation where you're on a flight, just being a passenger, and something goes wrong, and now they need an extra pilot in there. Would you be able to? Now they're coming. Nice. Phil, that question was for you. I'm so excited about that. And if you haven't already shared why you like to watch airplanes, I would love to hear from you. Would love to see the reason behind having you today in our live. I'm super excited to have you. So next, taking position is a Ryanair. Getting ready for a takeoff. Got it, Phil? That must be exciting, right? That's really nice, and I think it's a very cool thing to learn and be able to do. Well done, you! And Dennis is telling me that there's nothing more interesting on TV. Well, that comes in for my own good, let's say. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, it's my luck that there's nothing really cool on TV, so you got to join me here. Super happy to have you. And while we're waiting for the next landing to come through, I'd love to remind you guys, if you would like to stay tuned for more and more of these lives and daily landings and takeoffs, do subscribe to my channel. You will get notified. I usually schedule these live streams so you would know a bit ahead of time. Oh, you've been to Portugal. Whereabouts? Have you been to Lisbon and elsewhere? Oh, the next one is coming through. Nice and smooth. Faro and Lisbon. I know that Faro is very popular among Brits, is that right? And I've seen videos on Instagram of how super crowded it can get over there when it's high season. But I hear you, I love the south of Portugal. Super nice weather. Even in the winter, I've been several times in the winter and in the summer. It's just a beautiful place. And Lisbon, I cannot sing enough of its praises. I love this city. Always vibrant. Even though not too big, it still has so much to offer. Oh, so Dennis, okay, got it. Of course you watch military aircraft. That must be very exciting, right? And guys, I have a heads up. My battery is running a bit low. So I just have a few more minutes to go. And while I have those, I would love to thank you for having such a wonderful time with you. The castle, amazing. It's quite a climb, right? Because Lisbon is quite hilly and the castle is on top. And you could see it from all the other hills around Lisbon. You can see the castle from any location. But going up also and going in and watching Lisbon from within has its own charm. There it comes. RJ, are you asking if I've been to Fukuoka Airport before? I have not been to Japan yet, although it's on the top of my list. I have so many people that have gone to Japan, so many friends that have gone to Japan just this year, and they're singing its praises. Thanks, Phil. Amazing talking with you as well. I'm here just a couple more minutes. Would love to see you again in my next lives. Those will be scheduled very soon. Do stay tuned to the channel so you're able to know which would be the next ones. My name is Marianne. And I'm not Portuguese, I just live and work in Portugal. So privileged to have that opportunity, to be honest. It's such a wonderful country. Next one is a takeoff. I see the TAP Air Portugal is approaching. I'll take this as the last takeoff. My battery is now at 5%, so just enough to get me home. One last takeoff before we end today's show, and as we wait, again, I would really love to express my happiness to have you guys. Good night, Mr. Dennis. Would love to have you again on my show. Thank you, Gustav. So nice to have you. Amazing. One last one. This is my goodbye takeoff. Amazing. Thank you guys. See you soon. Bye.